Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join? Yeah. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to me? Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so grateful. You gotta. Turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Sometimes when I chuckle like that, it reminds me of my oldest brother that passed away. He used to laugh like that. It's kind of funny how genes get passed down through the line. I don't know why I told y'all that, just on to share it with you, that's all. As always, I always kind of ask God to help me, you know. And I had gotten off track a little bit because one of the principles of success I want to share with you all today is the law of attraction. And that is a very, very serious principle. It cannot be ignored. The law of attraction, and I'm not going to be able to explain it to you as well as the book Secrets can, or as well as some people. I can only articulate it to you the way that I see it. And the law of attraction is very, very real. The law of attraction is a principle of success. It is something that everyone has to adhere to. Now, whether you know the law of attraction or not, it does not make it not exist for you. This is the case where ignorance is not the excuse. The fact that no one told it to you, there is no pass for this one. The fact that you never heard it before, it does not allow you to do it any other way. So let me see if I can put it to you best I can, the law of attraction. The law of attraction, to put it real simple, is the thing that you focus on, the thing that you talk about, the thing that you think of is the thing that you draw to you. It's what you attract to you. That's basically the law of attraction. The thing that you talk about, the thing that you think about, the thing that you focus on, whatever it is, that is what you attract. The law of attraction does not differentiate from positive and negative. It only does what it does. What I am saying is this. In the law of attraction, no matter what you think of, no matter what occupies your time, no matter what you say, or no matter what the focus is, positive or negative, the law of attraction knows neither one. It just attracts it. So let's use some examples here. I can just, best example I always use is me. That way I ain't got to figure out nothing. I can just tell you my side of it. I was in a lot of debt one time in my life. This is before any of you knew me. So you can understand, in case you're not I don't want you to think that this conversation is about your income level, cause it's not. It doesn't matter what income level you are. The law of attraction works in all aspects: money, family, relationships, job, career, love. It just works that way. Okay, here's the deal. I kept saying, man, this debt is killing me. I got to get out. That's what I thought was a good goal, to get out of debt. But what I kept saying was, I kept talking about debt. And you know what it kept doing? It kept attracting debt to me. So guess what? So I could get out. That's all. Is that crazy? That is an amazing law to understand. What turned it around for me was I started claiming a life of abundance. God, I am seeking a life of abundance. I want to have more than enough. I want to be able to help other people. I just want to have a law of attraction so that I'll be able to provide my family the lifestyle that I want to provide them. I want, Heavenly Father, to be able to be an example of your goodness and your grace in my life. That is what I started saying. And guess what? That's what I started attracting. I'm going to have a great relationship with my children. I'm going to be the father that I always wanted to be. I'm going to be a good father. I'm going to be a good husband now. I am going to do the right things. I am going to be the type of example that my sons can look no further and go, I can be like my dad. I want to be able to be a place, a beacon of light and hope for my daughters to come to. That's what I started saying. That's what I started attracting to my life. The law of attraction does not care if you want it to be positive or negative. The law of attraction just attracts whatever it is you focus on, what you think about, the words that come out your mouth. You cannot overlook this principle of success and expect to make it because of the fact that you've never heard of the law of attraction, because of the fact that you don't know how it really operates. It does not make it not exist in your day. You can start today attracting the right things to your life by changing what you say, what you think, what you focus on. Change the focus, change the thought, change the words that come out your mouth, and guess what? You change what you attract to yourself. You have got to ask yourself, why is it, man? Man, let me tell you something. Somebody said to Bishop Jakes one time, they said, man, everything you touch turns to gold. He said, no, I just don't touch everything. Man, is this crazy? Come on, man. He has a focus. He has a focus. See, he ain't just everywhere. Bring me any idea. Let me try that. No, man. He has a focus. He has a law of attraction that's working where he's attracting things to his life that's positive. That he can, now that's not to say Bishop Jakes don't have problems, because we talk often and man, he have them. Oh, please understand. And he's not trying to attract the problems, but what he will attract is the proper solution for the problem. And ain't that all you need sometimes? God did not say that it would be easy. He just said he would be with you. And if God is with you, who can be against you? God will make your enemies your footstool. God is powerful, man. His word is true. He do what he say he gonna do. Now, all we got to do is do some of what we say, because we ain't going to do everything. Just do some of what we say. Okay, here's the deal. God is going to do everything he say he going to do. You and I just got to do some of the stuff we say we're going to do, because he already know we ain't going to do all of it. He clear on that. He clear on that. All right. Thank you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This your man right here, the one and only. Hey, look here. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl.
Yeah.
I said my girl. I'm talking about my girl. 1, 2, 1, 2. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Well, I guess you say,
come on,
what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. Harder, Steve. I've got so much love.
Bring it home.
Boy, you know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show, the beautiful Shirley Strawberry, the luxuriously beautiful and chocolate Carla Farrell, the mouth of the South, who happens to be a cutie pie also. We don't hire ugly people on this show. It's too hard on me in the morning. I have made a conscious decision. The only ugly people I hire are the next two. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior, better known as Kill Space, and the legend that don't even know he ugly, he fine. That is Nephew Tommy. Joining beautiful ladies, as always, thank you so much for your illustrious presence and everything. And y'all too, do what y'all do. Be ugly and be funny.
Yeah.
Junior, what is going on? Or what is wrong to do anything?
I tell you right now, I tell you one thing, you know, you do a lot of motivating. You really do, big dog. You really do. But I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't working in here. I know that much right now. All this motivating, all this inspiration you're doing, it ain't working in here. Because I told her this morning, we had a scripture this morning. You ever had scripture just slept out your mouth? I said, touch not thine anointed. Now, that means either I'm not thine or I'm not anointed. One of the two is happening in here right now. Because she sure put her hands on me, is what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. I said, touch not thine anointed. Right after that, dead in the mouth, scripture gone. Now, either I'm not thine or I'm not anointed. One of the two is happening in this house right now. Yeah. See, I ain't doing all your motivation in this morning. You're not doing that. You're not motivating in here. What I need to stop doing is talking about what you said. I know that for a fact because it has repercussions in this house. It may work at your house. It ain't working in here. I know that. Touch not thine a moment. Right after that, head gone. I'm through. I'm out. Touch not thine. I'm not thine.
What made you think that you was anointed, though?
Because I'm trying to be the head of household. Didn't work this morning. Got it. Tried it.
Sorry about that, Junior. Coming up in 32 minutes after the hour, the nephew will run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time to start your morning off with the nephew and run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
We're gonna catch an Uber this morning, Shirley. We're gonna catch an Uber. And that sounds pretty simple, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, people do it every day.
Yeah. But this is an Uber hearse, though. Okay? This is an Uber hearse. You know, whatever it takes to get there. Whatever it takes to get there. All right? I'm going to pick you up tomorrow morning.
Right now in Uber. In the Uber right now. Listen.
Yeah, I'm going to pick you up tomorrow in an Uber hearse. Let's go, cat dog. Uber hearse.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Sean, please.
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
Hey, Sean, how you doing? My name is Brian. I got you on schedule. You ordered an Uber for tomorrow morning. I think
yes,
you're.
Sir. Yep.
Okay. Are you scheduled to go to the airport? Correct.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I want to make sure you wanted an SUV.
Yeah, I wanted an SUV.
Okay, and that's 9211 West what is that? Holman, 9211 West
correct.
Holman Drive.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So I'll be outside tomorrow morning. We're talking about 7 a.m. pickup, correct?
That's it. You got it. Everything's on point.
Okay. All right. So listen, I wanted to let you know this, man. You ordered an SUV. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there probably a little bit before 7 a.m. You know, when you guys order Uber way in advance, you know, we try to get there almost like a car service and make sure we get you where you got to go. And I know the traffic's going to be a little crazy. So, you know, I'll be there on time. I'll be downstairs waiting on you, all right?
I'd appreciate it. Can't miss the flight.
Now, listen, I'm a SUV, but it's a kind of a little different. So that's why kind of the reason for the call. I wanted to kind of give you a heads up that I am an SUV. So I just want you to look for the black hearse that'll be outside.
A hearse?
Yeah, I'll be in a black hearse tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Okay. Okay.
I thought it's an SUV or a hearse.
No, it's a hearse. It's a hearse. Actually, what's happening is I have another drop-off at the airport as well. You know, it won't affect you at all, but there'll be a body in the back. But that has to, we're trying to get that to the airport, too. But, you know, like I said, and as a matter of fact, it's actually...
body? Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, you with me, man?
No.
I ain't trying to ride on no body.
Well, there'll be a body, but actually this is costing you less. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to.
Look, man, well, I'm supposed to lay down next to this son. What you talking about, man?
Dude, it'll be.
I ain't riding with no body.
Hang on, man. Listen, you wanted an SUV.
I'm not riding with no body, dude. You tripping? Cancel this trip. I'll get another Uber or some. I'm not riding with a body, dude.
Okay, if you cancel, that's gonna cost you $50.
$50? Come on, man. You just downloaded the app. Here's the deal. I know for a fact when you cancel Uber, it's $5. I'm canceling, and that's going to be $5. Not going to be no $50, dude.
It's going to be $50, sir. It's different when you have.
Look, my man, you can pay me $1,000. I'm not riding with a body. You feel me?
No, I understand you. Now, but do you want to get to the airport or not?
Look, why don't you lay down next to the body and you drive yourself there with the body like in the passenger seat? I'm not doing that.
Tell me what the problem is.
I mean, obviously. You used to driving around with bodies and that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying?
What's the problem? I mean, you're going to be in the front of the hearse. You're not going to be in the back. We'll put your luggage in the back. We'll put your luggage in the back. I mean, that'll be fine, right?
Yo, my man, you tripping, man. This is some crazy You calling the wrong with this crazy bull, dude. I'm not doing none of that. What part of that don't you understand?
I'm going to get you there on time, sir, but it's going to be in a hearse. That's all the difference is, man. You'll be riding
in a hearse when I'm supposed to be laid out in it. You understand? Right now, you got me up. What kind of phone call is this?
Well, I mean, what's the problem?
Obviously, you're used to rolling with dead bodies and hearses and all that shit. Since when did Uber start rolling with hearses to pick up regular live motherfuckers to get them from place to place? This is some crazy shit. I want you to think, when did you think that it would just be cool as a regular picking up a body and just driving around in the street?
I don't know, man. I mean, you know, I got 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? I do Uber, you know, and I also, you know, work for a mortuary. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but my vehicle is certified and Uber approved it, so I'm able to use it as an SUV as well.
So you calling and you giving rides to live and they don't have no reaction to riding around with a body in the back.
Well, you know, sometimes there's people acting a little, it's a little different for them. I get it, you know. But like I said, the only reason why I'm calling you,
obviously you don't get that because you're trying to hit me with a $50 charge that I'm not going for, and you're trying to get me to ride with a dead body, dude. I'm not doing that.
So I tell you what, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right here. And I'm gonna get off the phone. Tomorrow at 7 in the morning, me and Tommy gonna be there. So be looking for us here.
Who's Tommy? The body?
No. Me and Tommy gonna be there tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. You understand? Just be ready for that.
Then you and Tommy gonna have a problem.
Okay. All right. Tell that to Tommy though, because see, Tommy don't take this too kindly. So tell it to him in the morning.
Who's Tommy? Is he on now?
Okay. You don't know who Tommy is?
No, I don't. Who the is Tommy?
Okay, do you know Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Do you know nephew Tommy?
Oh, come on, man. Hey. Oh, man. That's a Hey, man. Not coming in a hearse?
No, man. Your boy, you got a boy named Chase that you work with. Chase gave me your number, told me to give you a call.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm going to put that in a hearse, man.
Hey, man, you got to give me one more thing, man. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, man, I'll pick you up at 7, all right? Be there.
All right.
Thank you, Nev. Coming up next.
Limos ain't the bomb no more. We rolling up in the hearse, boy.
Coming up next, Ask the CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife Larsa Pippen said she had sex with her ex-husband 4 times a night. Every
Look
night.
at my face. Look at my face. Girl, stop.
Every night.
What? Yeah.
That's what she said. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I saw this. Yeah. Plus, in other entertainment news, Dale Hughley's daughter Ryan shares some advice to people who may be going through a difficult relationship with a parent. Speaking of daughters, Steve, Lori Harvey, your daughter, attended Vice President Kamala Harris's Women's History Month brunch. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to ask the CLO. This one's from April in Chicago. April writes, my husband's sister has a side piece, and she's got his number saved in her phone as my nickname. Her husband told my husband that me and his wife are texting always. Now, my husband wants to know why. Should I tell my husband that it's not me texting his sister? Should I tell him that his sister is a cheater?
Wow. Well, her husband, the girl who wrote this, her husband's sister is the one that's cheating.
Yeah,
with
her
the
sister-in-law.
Fake name in the phone. And her brother wants to know why you texting my wife all the time.
Her husband wants to know. Yeah, and her Her brother-in-law wants to know, why is your wife texting my wife all the time? And then the wife's husband wants to know it as well.
I'm so
She wants to know, all right, here it is. Listen one more time. My husband's sister, in other words, my sister-in-law, has a side piece. She's got his number saved in her phone as my nickname. Okay? Queen. Her husband told my husband that me and his wife are always texting, when really it's her sister-in-law and her side piece that's always texting. You got that right?
Okay, so the lady that wrote the letter, her husband then told the sister.
Okay,
the sister that's cheating his husband then told her husband.
Yes.
That she's texting all the time.
The two women that are texting all the time.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay,
now,
so what's the question?
The question is, the wife wants to know, should she tell her husband that her sister-in-law is a cheater?
So that would be her husband's sister that's cheating.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She gonna tell it. I don't know why she wrote us. I don't know what the letter was for.
Yeah,
because there's no way you finna hold this information. Hey, listen to me. I'm not texting nobody. Your sister got a side piece and got him registered as me. That's not me. Now, know this when you do this. Your relationship with the family is over.
Yeah.
So
she need a new
it ain't
code
your
name.
sister. It's your sister-in-law. It's your husband's sister that's the cheater. That's really rare.
Right.
That ain't real common. Well, it used to didn't be. It might be now. Hell, I missed a lot.
What are we saying?
They doing the most
we don't
right
know.
now. They doing a lot. So I would, if I were you, I would leave it alone because it's gonna come out. Because, see, you're not betraying your brother, and you're not betraying her.
But if she wants to use you, are y'all friends at all?
Yeah, that's the thing. She didn't say. Mm-hmm.
See, if y'all cool, then that's why she's doing it. And you can't betray your girl.
Well, apparently not, since she wants to tell her husband.
Dudes can't do that.
Not
That's
one
a
time.
sister-in-law, so I guess they cool.
Why is she texting so close to him?
Why she don't
is
have a
she
new
right
code
there
name?
texting?
Yeah,
Right there up on him. I don't get that part.
Why does she have to use
How come he
her
can
name?
see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hell you dragging me in this mess?
Right. That's why
I'm just going to tell you right now, she going to tell it.
Because she's sick of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, because what you're going to do is you're going to quit asking me.
Mm-hmm.
But now, the only way she would know that is if her sister-in-law told her. Because she know, the only way she knows she cheating is she done shared it with her. Other than that, she don't know where this information coming from. So she shared it with her sister-in-law. Girl, I'm cheating. I got this man on the side. I got him in my phone as you. That's the only way she would know. How else would she know? Because all she would go and say, girl, she say we be texting. Do we be texting that much? Well, we really ain't texting that much, girl. My little side piece, my little extra bacon got a little,
But you texting your sister-in-law talking about what hotel? What we meet? Like, what is the text?
Yeah, this is a crazy one. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, well, we're going to move on. Gina in Atlanta says, I'm a 32-year-old woman, and I met a great guy, but he loves going to the strip club. I finally went with him, and he blew hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Can this behavior be changed, or should I leave him at the strip club with the strippers?
No, it ain't going to change. It ain't change. He ain't changing for you, did he?
Took you in there.
I keep telling you, all men can change. All men will change. But there's only one woman we changing for. It ain't you. Because he ain't changing nothing. How many times I got to say this? All men can change. All men will change. But there's only one woman we'll change for. Now, that woman that he'll change for, it ain't you. So I don't know what else to tell you.
She's upset about the money. He made it rain.
Yeah. He hundreds. He not finna stop that. Because when you ain't there,
No,
I want you to understand something about. I want you to let me teach you something biblical about rain.
Okay.
Rain does not fall from heaven without a return.
Oh. Okay.
There is nothing that comes from heaven that don't get a return.
Okay.
So when you're in the club making it rain, there gonna be some return.
Wow.
And this return don't come from heaven. Hello.
You make me feel so
Heaven
dirty.
has nothing to do with the strip clubs. All right.
It ain't got nothing to do with it, but I'm just telling you that, when you make it rain, you want something in return for the rain. Yeah. These dudes ain't throwing this money in the air for zero.
All right.
They want something. You got to shake it in my face, up against my mouth. Something.
I go for
Yeah.
Come on, glitter.
Yeah, you go for the wings. Yeah, okay.
All right. Dominique in Piscataway says, my husband's...
Why is that barbecue sauce all over the top of your head? I got up there. I think she had set on the wing.
Dominique in Piscataway says, my husband's closest friend is a lady he grew up with. Their closeness did not bother me because she dates women. My husband is fond of her new girlfriend, so now I am bothered. Should I keep an eye on these three or trust him?
What does your instinct say? I done told you about these damn friends. I'm not answering this no more. Do like you want to do. Go on, trust me with your dumb ass.
Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, during the reunion of Real Housewives of Miami, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife Larsa said that she had sex with Scottie 4 times a night or 28 times a week. Take a listen.
She just said, good radio. I had sex 4 times a night every night. I never had a day off for 23 years.
What?
Yeah.
What? Your poor vagina.
Yeah.
You had sex 28 times a week.
Yeah, I swear.
But with
23 years?
Yeah.
So on the road too, when you was traveling? I don't know.
We never spent time away from each other. Like we had a private plane. I traveled with my kids.
Mm.
Oh no.
Girl, stop.
That's a lie.
Well, here the problem I have with it.
What?
And you still got a divorce.
For all that work.
It was too much.
Yeah.
He still left your ass.
28 times a week?
Yeah.
Junior.
4 times a
Four
night.
times a night.
Yeah.
And just
I'm
like
locking
the
her
other
out this
woman
room.
said.
I'm locking that door. You're not doing this to me every night.
I know it's impossible, because he had road games.
Thank you.
But she said, you heard her say they have private jets. She traveled with the children.
Every road game.
That's what she said.
Somebody got to be school on Wednesday. Somebody.
Nah.
No.
Anyway.
That's got to be unhealthy. That's got to be.
You think it's
That's a
unhealthy,
lot.
Tommy?
4 times a night? Every night?
I love that the men
That's not true. Hey, dog, I don't. Dog, it ain't true. You've done it 4 times a night, a few times, but every damn night. I got to go to work.
That's her story.
Right.
Dog, every night while we met, dog, I ain't sick.
Now remember, they were very young when they got married. She was very young when they got married. Remember that?
I don't. In my 20s. I don't care. That's a lot going on.
It is a lot. I agree.
And
There's a family reunion in here.
I was in my 20s, wanted it 4 times a night and couldn't get it. I don't feel like it gone. Ain't no headache.
Yeah.
Ain't no, come on now. You know what's happening with a woman's body occasionally. We got to factor that in. You got pre, then you got post. Right.
Yeah.
Man, one of my best jokes I wrote was about that. I couldn't believe it. I'm sitting up in there this marriage I was struggling, man. You had premenstrual, messed up for that week. Then menstrual, messed up for that week. Then had post-menstrual, messed up for that week. Yeah. 3 weeks out the month, something wrong with you. Now, week number 4, you looking at me like, what's wrong with you? The hell you think wrong with me? Because I've been dealing with your nutty ass for 3 damn weeks.
So there's too much and there's too little. Okay.
Yeah, now the week 4, now I'm on mine. Yeah.
All right, we're moving on. Larsa, is dating Michael Jordan's son, Marcus. You know that.
They doing it 4 times, too?
She didn't say that. She just said he wears a size 15. And she... Yeah, 15.
You're going to kill this little boy. Lord.
Well, girl, so what? He wears 15. Scotty wore a big ass. Scotty got some big ass feet too. Once again, he got a divorce.
You know what else?
Yeah, I know what else. You need to quit looking for men based on their shoe size.
She said she would change her last name to Jordan from Pippen if they got married.
Oh, Lord.
Say what now? What'd she say?
She would change her name from Pippen to Jordan if she and Michael Jordan's son Marcus got married.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Ain't that the whole goal?
Understood the assignment.
Now she gonna marry the baby?
Hey, no, baby, a grown man. What are you talking about?
You mean Michael's baby? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Well, I'd like to be at that wedding right there.
With some popcorn.
Waiting.
All right. We're done with this, right? We're moving on now. The king of comedy, D.L. Hughley's daughter, Ryan, posted a message about her relationship with her dad. She says, quote, "If you found yourself in a difficult relationship with a parent, know that even though you can't see it, it can get better." Ryan went on to say that she and her father forged a deeper connection between her daughter and D.L.'s granddaughter, Nola. She also noted that she and her dad began to have the most amazing conversations, and her heart is full. DL responded to his daughter's post by saying, in part, when you have your kids at a young age, you don't know much, and it takes time to get it right. But when you do, it's the sweetest, most genuine kind of love.
Yeah.
All right now.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. That they were able to work it out, everything. Yeah.
That's
I
good.
mean, I could relate to that. It's hard, man. It's hard when you have kids young. It's hard when you out there trying to make a way for them and then you can't be present. I was guilty of that.
Yeah.
I feel that, man. You know.
Hardest job of the world. Finally, in entertainment news, Steve, we've got to give a quick shout out to Lori Harvey. I think you know her. She was one of the attendees at the Women's History Brunch hosted by Vice President Kamala Harris and Glamour magazine. The Vice President discussed economic empowerment for women, paid leave, and a brighter future.
Go, Lori Harvey.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Yeah. She was really proud of that moment for herself,
I bet.
as she should be. And we talked about how she even got the invitation. And we both came to the conclusion it was nothing but grace. Sometimes some stuff happened to you, people don't like it. Why she up there? Why she get? Cause of grace.
Yeah.
Cause of grace and favor. Favor ain't fair.
That's right. All right, coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, March Madness. Did you guys know this is a busy time for urologists? We'll tell you why right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, March Madness is also the start of vasectomy season. This is a short-lived period each year when a lot of men choose to schedule their vasectomies around the NCAA basketball tournament. According to urologists, these guys recuperate from the procedure by watching a couple of days of back-to-back games. Now, medical experts say March Madness is a good time for a vasectomy because men can watch the game, have their legs up as they heal. Typically, it's several days of healing, but the pain is minimal, they say, and you want to take it easy to minimize any risk of complications. So here's a question for the guys. Your thoughts? Do you know anyone?
I'm not doing all this for Duke. I'm not doing it. I'm not going down there. Not for Kentucky. I'm not. No, I'm not.
But for Houston, what about for Houston?
No. Right,
I've heard people doing it.
Right. No. So, do you know anyone who's done this during March Madness? You do?
Yeah, I got a couple frat brothers that done it, and they did it right before March Madness and sat on the couch on some ice or frozen peas or whatever and rode it out. That's how they do it.
Are they happy about their decision and everything?
Oh yeah. Oh, they glad they did it. I just can't. I can't do it.
Yes, Steve.
Well, let's take the oldest person on the show so we can straighten this little nutty ass myth out and give you the real reason.
Literally.
Most men get vasectomies in March during March Madness because after Christmas, New Year's Eve, and Valentine's Day, and the money they done spent, they make a conscious decision. Ain't no more damn kids coming up in here. And this is a good ass time to do it.
Yeah.
See, you got to understand the reason for the vasectomy. Ain't nobody talking about this in the study, but I've clinically figured this out. The money that we spend at Christmas, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, and Lord forbid one of them birthdays is in there.
Yeah.
By the time March get here, we have suffered through a quarter of financial despair. That's when we make the decision. We don't need another damn mouth to feed up in here. Give me the V. V.
That makes sense.
Give me another V. V. Give me a V. V. What's that spell? Vasectomy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, we've learned so much today, Shirley.
All right.
Oh, man.
Coming up, thank you, Steve, for clarifying. Coming up in You're welcome. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour. We'll check your voicemail, Steve, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Girls, what advice do you have for me in dating black girls? Because I keep striking out because I'm too white. Thanks, Steve. Love you, man.
Well, I got two things for you. When you say too white, I've never been that before, so I really don't have any advice for you on being too white. I've been accused of being too black before. Never been in the too white zone. So
the opposite of
that. Be proud of whoever you are, whatever you're doing. Take pride in yourself. Tanning is a suggestion I might try.
Really?
Unless your whiteness is you're referring to your soul content and your actions. Like, for example, if you try to date a girl and go over their house and you bring a dish, you can't take pumpkin pie over there. That's too white. You got to know that that's just too white. You can't bring the dressing to Thanksgiving and it's in a box called stovetop. That's too white.
We don't do that.
It's just some things you can't do. Just cause it's a mistletoe hanging, you can't kiss everybody under the mistletoe. That's grandmama. Grandmama don't want that. That's too white.
Yeah.
Now, the other advice, if you do land a sister, buckle up, hold on tight.
Come on.
You in for the ride of your life. And this is not a sexual connotation. I'm talking about all the rest of it.
Yes.
You are going to be questioned about things, and I think you're trying to date some of the greatest forensic scientists ever created.
Yes.
And they love to have a good time. Let me give you the upside to dating sister. I don't think you can find nobody more beautiful. I don't think they come any sexier. I don't think you can walk any better.
Come on.
I don't think, man, that when they love you, you could get loved anymore. So that right there is what's special about them. And that's not to say that's not the case with anybody else. I said you will get it in a way that you may have never had it before. Not saying that other people are not capable of that, but I'm commending my sisters because I know what they do. That's all I've ever had.
You're getting
I know they talk about when you become well off and all this, they always go somewhere else. I've been at that crib the whole time. I don't know nothing else.
Right.
I appreciate them. I love when the sheets go back.
What happened?
Okay.
Yeah.
Took a
I
turn
like
right
when
here.
the sheets go back.
Just took a turn.
Because it was so much empowerment.
It was so
in the
positive.
All this tones is under that darkness. Lord have mercy.
Are you listening, Howard?
Different shades and tones.
All right.
Each area has its each area has a different tone to it. That's what I mean. Most that I have been with have been at minimum tricolored. I've always had a tricolor woman.
Yeah.
3 tones. Mostly 4. Because you got the skin, then you got the mouth,
Keep it interesting.
then you got the disc, and then you got home plate. All of them is different. Glory!
Glory.
Jesus!
I think you're talking to Howard no more time. I think he's
He's in his zone. He's in his zone. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Howard, for your call. And thank you, Steve, for all that love. Coming up next, it's the prank phone call for today with the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after. It's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, please close the windows and doors. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about. Okay. Yeah, in just a few. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Well, got a little problem, Shirley. We made a catering mistake.
Wow.
And we're going to try to fix it. You know, every now and then, caterers might make a mistake. So this is a catering mistake. This is pretty deep right here. We served rabbit instead of chicken. That's what we did. So it happens. It happens. All right.
Catering now.
It happens every now and then. So, Cat Dog, if you would, this right here is the catering mistake. Catering mistake. Let's go, Cat.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Tammy, please.
This is she.
Hey, Tammy, this is Dexter over here at catering. We catered your Aunt Bridget's.
Yeah, that's right. How you doing, Dexter? It's good to hear from you.
Okay, good. I'm going through the paperwork here, and I know we have an invoice for you all. I wanted to reach out to you. This is not a bad time, is it?
No, this is a good time.
Okay. So, first of all, did everybody enjoy everything that we put out for you guys?
Yeah, we had a good old time. My Auntie Bridget, she was so happy. There was no better way to bring in her 60th birthday party. We had a great time. The food was delicious. We are so grateful. So thank you so much. You and your team did a bomb job.
Okay, good deal. I was here when they loaded up the van and everything, and I wanted to make sure. I wanted to follow back up. But listen, I'm looking at the paperwork, and we had a little mishap. And I wanted to let you know that we're not going to charge you guys for the chicken because they made a mistake and they put the wrong pan on the van, and I noticed that the chicken was actually still here. So we want to take that off, and that won't be on the invoice. So I'm taking all the entire cost of the chicken will be completely taken out. Okay.
Real quick, let's back up a bit because we had a lot of people at the party. We definitely had chicken. We had smothered chicken.
Yeah, I know you ordered smothered chicken, but like I said, the guy put the wrong pan on the van, and actually the smothered chicken was actually still here, here at the shop. So, like I said, we made a mistake. I'm gonna take it off, and that'll probably knock a couple $100 off of you all's price.
Hold on, Dexter. So what are you saying? So what were we eating if it wasn't smothered chicken? What was it?
Well, Miss Tammy, like I say, I got on this kid for making this mistake. I got on him real bad about it, but putting the wrong pan on there. But like I say, what you guys had that was a chicken.
What was it though? That's what I'm asking you. What was it?
That was actually what he put on there by mistake, Miss Tammy. That was rabbit.
What? You can't be serious right now. Are you out of your rabbit mind? Are you serious? You're calling me to tell me that your team put the wrong tray on the truck and then served it to my family? And you're trying to call me about $200? Are you serious? More than that? You owe me more than that. You don't know who the is allergic to that, and you're calling me about $200? Are you out of your mind?
Well, I wanted to credit you all that. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't gonna be no credit. It ain't no credit. You mean credit? Bridget could have died. My auntie could have died. Lucia, we got kids in there. You don't know our dietary needs. Are you crazy?
Well, but you say you liked it though.
It don't matter if I liked it. I can fall out tonight. Stupid. I'm getting a attorney. I'm done with this. This is stupid. And who the want to eat Bugs Bunny? Does that right to you? Huh? Are you stupid? I'm so annoyed right now. Seriously. So we ain't no woods people. We ain't no country people. What's wrong with you?
Okay, but y'all liked it though, right?
No, but you gonna like my foot up your though. That's what you gonna like. I'm gonna be there later because your is stupid. Your is stupid. My foot gonna be up your and your gonna be hopping around like a rabbit. The rabbit that you served me.
Okay. Let me ask you this here now. Miss Ava is your mama, right?
What the my mama got to do with this rabbit? What she got to do with this?
Okay. See, your mama got me to call you. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Baby, tell me, your mama Miss Ava got me to pray for you.
I am so sorry. Oh my God. This is crazy. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Chicken in. Good morning. This is crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all are gonna get it. This is crazy.
Oh man. All right, Tammy, tell me this, baby. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You all right, baby?
God. Yes. I'm just so glad I didn't have rabbit. I'm so glad.
I don't know nobody better at it than me. I just don't.
I don't either, though. I don't either.
I don't.
Modest much?
You know, my boy Isaac Curry used to say, "Quit tooting your own horn." I'm sorry, Ike. I just don't know nobody better at it than me. Ooh.
It's getting on your nerves now.
It's getting on my. But you know what, Junior? I think in the dressing room when we get to Dallas, you know, we're gonna have a little rabbit and some chicken. That's what I think. Just a little mixture. You know.
Have a sign. Have a sign.
No.
You gotta have a sign.
Rabbit,
We'll have a sign. Now the sign might fall and you might not see it until after you get through with your plate. But hey, we got a sign though, okay? We gonna have a little bit of rabbit, a little bit of chicken, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Matter of fact, you know what, I'm up here playing. I need a caterer for my dressing room. I ain't even thought about it. Tell them where we gonna be, Junior.
April 1st, Texas Trust Theater, Dallas, Texas. That's where we're gonna be at. Yeah, get your tickets, AXS.com. Go and get them. Nephew Tommy, Monique, Dominique, Rodney Perry, and myself gonna be in the building. That's what we doing. With Rabbit, obviously. That's what I just found out. Now I'm in a hearse now.
Coming in a hearse.
Yeah. And now I'm having Rabbit. I don't want to do this no more.
We roll up in the hearse, come around back, jump out. We're going to bring some friends with us. They'll be in the back of the hearse. We're going to roll. We rolling in with our little entourage. They'll be in the back of the hearse. Me and Junior jump out the front.
How many people in your entourage, Tommy? Because I don't have nobody.
Okay. You ain't got nobody. We just put my security in the back part.
You got security.
Oh, hell. What?
Big time baller shot caller.
You woke up the sleeping giant.
Security.
Yes,
Boy, he got driver, Junior.
Yeah, no, he got everything.
Junior, you don't know who you touring with.
I do not know. He said security up for your crazy name. Who?
You ain't got no security, Junior?
You ain't got no security, Junior.
Dog, I'm driving myself up there. What you talking about?
Boy.
Dog, I'm going to walk in the back. That's it.
Junior, you touring with Roy Jones Jr. Y'all must have forgot.
Nephew Tommy got security.
What?
I think he's got.
Who is fighting to topple you is what I want to know. Who the hell? What?
Oh, Junior,
I didn't
you don't
know.
understand. The Junior, when you in the Ready for Love business.
That's what it is.
You've been on TV 7 seasons.
That's what it is.
You on stage, radio show every morning, 9.5 million people. Junior, why you think I announce him in the morning, the legend that he is, nephew Tommy?
That I see now, big dog. I didn't know.
Boy, he half our own.
Stop.
It's Oprah than him.
Hell yeah, Oprah. They don't even mention Stedman. They just go Oprah.
All right, coming up next, it is the Strawberry Letter. The subject is, please close the windows and doors. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
Yes, it could. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, please close the windows and doors. Dear Uncle Steve and Aunt Shirley, I'm a 24-year-old student and I still live at home with my parents. My parents had me when they were 18 years old, so they're still young, fly, and very much in love with each other. I love hanging out with them because we listen to the same music and we get along great. But there's a huge issue that I'm having with them, and I made jokes about it, but they don't seem to care. Sometimes it's fun to be cool with my parents, and other times it gets to be too much. I'm allowed to smoke weed in the house because it's legal in our state, and it helps me with my cramps. I'm allowed to have my boyfriend stay overnight, but he's got to sleep in the guest room. I'm allowed to use profanity, and I can express myself any way I choose to around them. I appreciate the openness, I really do. But what I don't appreciate is how open they are with me. My parents' bedroom is below my bedroom, and they have sex darn near every day. It doesn't have to be at night. I can be getting ready to go to work at 3 p.m, and they are in there going at it with the door open. They've jokingly told me to stay upstairs if I don't want to see or hear it. But what they don't know is I can still hear it, and so can the neighbors probably, because they have the windows up too. I've been sitting in the hot tub on the patio, and I've heard my parents having sex loudly on a Sunday afternoon. I would love to move, but I can't afford rent and my car note. It's their house, but don't I deserve a little respect as long as I live here? The jokes about it aren't working. So would I be out of line to ask them to close the door and the windows during sex? Sorry to say this, but nope. You have no rights. You have no rights. It's their house, period. Your job is to be grateful you have a nice place to lay your head and to get a job, some kind of job, save your money so you can get a place of your own one day soon. I know you got your rent and your car note and all of that, but, you know, that's up to you to get out, get a job, and get your own place if you don't like what you're hearing. But I do understand. I do understand what you're saying. I hear you. You feel how you feel, and your feelings are valid, but until you can move out, your hands are tied. No child has ever been comfortable with catching or hearing their parents doing it. I don't know any child who's comfortable with that. Most kids think it's disgusting, even though that's how they got here. I get that part, but that's what grown people do, and parents do it too, okay? You know that at 24. Of course they should close the door, but they might be doing it to help you. They know you don't want to hear them. They're not, you know, they're not that caught up. I think that's their way of helping you into trying harder to move out. They want you to start being more responsible and to get out on your own. Remember that even though you guys are really close, you and your parents are really close, they are not your best friends. They are still your parents. And parents everywhere have this thing about, this is my house and I do what I want to do in my house. If you don't like it, you can leave. That's just how parents are. But I say this, look at the bright side. I know it's embarrassing, but at least your parents are in love. They're making love. They're not arguing. They're not yelling. They're not trying to kill each other. So there's that. Steve?
Well, your last statement, they're not trying to kill each other. You don't know that. I'm just going to start with that. Well, interesting letter. So as I was listening to the letter, I figured, you know, I do numbers all the time. You 24-year-old student, you live with your parents. Your parents had you when they were 18, which means your parents right now are 42. 42. That's young to have a 24-year-old in the house living there. That's young, man. So they still young, fly, very much in love with each other. And I love hanging out with them because y'all listen to the same music. Because 42 years old, that's hip-hop. You hip-hop. Y'all listening to the same music. Way different from me and my kids. Way different. You know, we get along great, but there's a huge issue that I'm having with them, and I made jokes about it, but they don't seem to care. Sometimes it's fun to be cool with my parents, and other time it gets to be too much. And why is that? Because I'm telling you, as parents that are listening to this letter that we're about to read, your child really wants a parent. Your child really wants to be parented. I tell all my kids, I like you. We can do some friendly stuff. But all your friends is up at the school. I'm your damn daddy. Now, let's just be clear about that. Ha, ha, he, hell. We can ha, ha, he sometimes, but I'm not your friend. I'm your parent, and I'm going to play my role. But I'm allowed to smoke weed in the house because it's legal in our state and it helps me with my cramps. No, that's not why you're allowed to smoke weed in the house. You're allowed to smoke weed in the house because that's what they do. If it was illegal, they'd let you smoke it. They letting you do whatever they do because they ain't trying to be your parents. They focusing on being your damn friend. This gonna get old, and I can see that it already has.
All right, hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, please close the windows and doors. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, please close the windows and doors.
This woman is having a problem. She's 24. Her problem is with her parents who are not parenting because they so busy being her damn friend. They had this little girl at 18. They are now 42 years old. She's 24. That's young. She likes hanging with her parents because they have a good time because they listen to the same music. That's the hip-hop generation. Got it? I miss that. My kids miss that. They know good and hell well when I get in the car, you know what we're listening to. Daddy, can we listen to something else? No. Daddy, you heard Lil Baby's new one? No. I don't know who Lil Baby is, Del Baby, that Del Baby, Black Baby, White Baby, New Baby. Yeah. But now she has a problem. Because she says hanging out with them is cool with my parents, and other times it gets to be too much. I'm allowed to smoke weed in the house because it's legal in our state and it helps me with my cramps. No, you're allowed to smoke weed in the house because that's what they do. If it was illegal, they'd let you smoke weed. I'm allowed to have my boyfriend stay overnight because that's what they did. They had you at 18. At 18, that means that the sex was going on before they was 18. So that's what they did. But he's got to go to sleep in the guest room. Like he ain't snuck over there in the middle of the night. The hell he gonna stay in the guest room? I'm allowed to use profanity and I can express myself anywhere I choose around them. Cause that's what they do. They cussing around you. My kids can cuss around me now. That was the age when they lived in my house, that ain't happening. But when you move out the house and you come back over, you can cuss. Now, you need to understand something now. There's no way you can out-cuss me. I'm over here cussing if you want to. I got some combinations you're not quite familiar with. I puts it together. But what I don't appreciate is how open they are with me. But what I don't appreciate is how open they are with me. My parents' bedroom is below my bedroom, and they have sex down there every day. It don't have to be at night. I can be getting ready to go to work at 3 in the afternoon, and they are in there going at it. You know why? Because they your friend. They ain't your parent. With the door open. They've jokingly told me to stay upstairs if I don't want to see it or hear it. But what they don't know is I can still hear it, and so can the neighbors probably. because they have the windows up too. I've been sitting in the hot tub on the patio. I've heard my parents having sex loudly on a Sunday afternoon. I would love to move, but I can't afford to rent and my car note. It's their house. But I don't I deserve a little respect as long as I live here? The jokes about it aren't working. So would I be out of line to ask them to close the door and windows during sex? Shirley said you can't cause it's your mama's damn house, and technically she's right. But see, y'all friends though. Friends get to talk to friends like they want to. I think you should sit them down as friends and say, Mom, Dad, the hell going on? I would use another word. But
cuss.
Yeah, but they allow you to cuss. This sugar honey iced tea y'all doing is some bull sugar honey iced tea. Because all these fudging neighbors is listening to y'all upstairs fudging. And they can hear it. Mm-hmm. Now, fudge, y'all need to stop. This is embarrassing. This sugar honey iced tea gonna have to stop. Cause you two ends is just too damn much. Since they let you talk any kind of way. Okay. But now here's what you gonna have to do. You got to move. You got to move. Yeah. And I want to say this to you, young lady. You're obviously in school and stuff. You're 24. Sometimes parents teach us what not to do, just like they teach us what to do. I have a lot of boys that come to my mentoring camp who are from fatherless homes who have vowed when they have a child, they're not going to do like their father did them. So when you do have a child and you're obviously waiting, remember these moments and remember the feelings you have. It's cool to be cool with your parents, but even you at 24 still want to have some guidelines. You want some parents. And this letter is for parents. Just listen to this. Stop trying to be your kids damn. They need guidance and love and discipline. They would appreciate that more than you sitting up smoking weed, cussing with them, having sex with the damn dog.
Wow. True. All right, Steve, thank you. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter.
If they're really young, what you could do is you could film and then post it. Because that's what they do now. They post it.
Then they stop. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand as well. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, it's Junior with Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Shirley, they have a men's tournament and a women's tournament right now, March Madness. And let me just tell you, number one, Stanford didn't already fail. The ladies of Ole Miss, the ladies of Ole Miss have knocked off Stanford. They was the 8th seed. Stanford was number 1 seed. 54-49. South Carolina keeps their perfect season going. Come on, Don Staley. Yeah, they still
South Carolina gonna win it.
They're gonna be a perfect season. If they pull that off, they ain't lost a game this year.
Wow.
Man, so
they're not gonna lose. Have you seen South Carolina Gamecock? I get 5 men go down there and get our ass whooped.
The girls can ball. Girl
they can
power.
ball, man.
Yes,
they are.
Yes.
Also, man, in the men's tournament, man, you got Michigan State still in it up. They beat Marquette, number 7. They 7th seed, knocked off number 2 Marquette. Sweet 16 is set for this weekend. Here we go. Number 1 Alabama versus San Diego State.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're gonna win it.
Number 6 Creighton over Princeton. 6 and 15. Creighton and Princeton. Princeton still in it up.
Princeton's still in it, man. Them boys, they know how to move that ball around. But Creighton kind of play like them too. So there will be no upset. Creighton.
Here go one. University of Houston, Miami. It's gonna be a game here.
Miami cold, man. Boy. Sorry, Houston.
What? You done lost your mind.
Wait a minute.
You out your rabbit ass.
Did y'all see Miami last night?
Yeah. Just about
Have you seen
Houston? Okay, I'll tell you what. Here go one. Texas and Xavier. Who you got?
Texas.
What you love about Texas,
That coach. Got them boys playing together.
Yeah. Here go
Texas
one.
ain't no joke, man.
Arkansas and UConn.
That's gonna be hard, but Arkansas finna walk their ass, some country ass boys.
He go Gonzaga and UCLA. How does Gonzaga stay in here every year?
I want UCLA to win. But they college teams that Gonzaga, they probably win.
Yeah. Okay, here go the last one. What do you think about this? Gonna be a game here. Kansas State and Michigan State.
Michigan
State.
Michigan State.
Steve Smith's son play on the team too.
Oh man. Okay.
Right,
well, what about this,
He ain't no
FAU
starter,
and Tennessee.
Man, do you know that FDU almost got their ass last night? They just fell apart.
That's all it was.
Man. So FAU and who?
Tennessee.
Oh, no, Tennessee finna mop them, boy. Tennessee finna surprise.
All right, Junior, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, this woman on social media, Steve, needs some advice. She says her husband doesn't respect how hard she works every day. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from Sky on Facebook. Sky says, for the last couple of years, I've been working remotely from home, and I love it. My husband is happy to enjoy the benefits of me working at home, but doesn't realize how hard I have to work to maintain our house and get a full workday in. He's constantly asking me if I can do errands for him or get stuff done around the house that I just don't have time for. How do I get him to recognize that I actually work really hard while he's off at the office? How do I get him to take my job more seriously?
Just do your job. See,
But
stop
she's
all
doing
that extra for 30 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
don't
when
do
he come
anything.
home, don't do nothing extra. Just do your job, because that's all he doing.
Oh, okay.
And you just do your job. Now, when it don't get done for 30 days, and he coming home with all these registered complaints, just say, I was working.
Yeah.
I was working.
Yeah, just because you work from home doesn't mean you don't work.
Right, like she ain't working.
Like I got
right.
time. All right, Steve, we'll move on. We have time for one more. This one's from KJ on Steve Harvey FM. KJ says, hey, Steve, we're getting ready for a road trip this weekend with a few friends. It's a 6-hour drive. There are concerns about who controls the music that's being played. Conventional wisdom said it should be the person who's doing the driving, but in this case, that person is a massive blues music fan. We don't want to be sad in the car for 6 hours.
God, no.
But he's the one with the car big enough to fit 5 people comfortably. What are the music rules when it comes to road trips? I love the blues.
I don't.
But I don't want to hear them for 6 hours. I love the blues. Yeah.
Whoever driving.
You're going to be crying the whole trip.
Right.
We played the blues all the time. My daddy, man, I was the most depressed 8-year-old. My homework ain't ready. I ain't got no excuse. I tried to do it all. And I ain't got nothing for you. You on one of these reasons why I ain't turning in this work. I could tell you that my dog, he done ate my homework. Yeah. I got the A-year blues. No, matter of fact, I'm not going.
Oh, you're not going to go on the trip?
No, if you play any blues, let me out. Hey, man, we stop for gas. I'm going to get out the car, play all the blues you want.
They got to reach some sort of happy medium because it sounds like it's going to be a fun trip without that.
Yeah, the blues the whole time.
The whole 6 hours. Got to mix it up a little bit. What if they made a mixtape or something, Steve, with some blues but a little bit of everything?
No. Well, yeah, we got to do something.
Where you gonna make this mixtape at, Shirley? Where you gonna make that at? They don't make mixtapes no more.
buy it. I don't know.
Where you gonna put this cassette at? Where you gonna put this cassette?
No, you know I wasn't talking about a cassette. However,
the actual cassette tape,
yeah.
right?
They don't even have a CD section no more.
Isn't that
All that's
crazy? So maybe they can download. They can download different songs and
put some pranks in there. Them pranks will get you where you're going. I promise you, they'll get you where you're going. Get you about 10 pranks in there.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, y'all got
break it up a little bit.
Yeah, y'all got to listen to some comedy albums or something.
Put some comedy in there.
Blues, though.
I love Bobby Blue Bland, but damn.
Oh, my favorite.
Thrill is gone.
Yeah, it is.
Who making love to your old all day long?
Brown liquor music.
And Junior, that wasn't even blues what you just sang.
Huh?
That wasn't even the blues.
Not heavy, huh?
All right. Look, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so happy uncuffing season, everyone. It's still cold. We know that in a lot of areas in the country, but spring is officially springing next week, or this week, I should say, and that means it's breakup season. The holidays and cold weather months are known as cuffing season, but since spring and warmer weather are on the horizon, relationship experts say breakups are on the rise as well because people feel more inclined to interact and exchange with the outside world, including, get this, including new people. Sunshine makes people happier, it makes people more adventurous, and just like cleaning out your house, people are more inclined to clean out their personal lives as well.
Yeah.
So, can you guys give some tips on both men and women on what to say when you break up with someone?
We ain't breaking up. I can't say nothing. I'm with the same person. What am I feeling?
Okay, we know that.
I'll help you out, Shred. I'll tell
Thank you. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Junior.
The job moved me to Sweden.
That'll do it.
I can't do it.
Ignorant Junior.
How about I just don't like you no more? How about that?
Oh, God.
Don't be mean. You don't have to be mean.
Well,
Tommy.
I don't like you in the summer. Okay, how about that?
Go ahead.
Come on, Steve.
I think I'm finna have a heart attack, and I don't want you to go through this.
No, please.
You planning it?
That's too over the top. All right. Thanks, guys. Sorry, not sorry. All right. Coming up at 33 minutes after, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life, or would you rather always be surrounded by annoying people? Alone or surrounded by annoying people?
Oh, well, that's my life now.
You don't have to say everything that comes to your mind.
You don't. Some things to yourself.
Oh,
You have no filter.
My bad. I'm sorry.
You want to do over?
Pick one. Pick one.
I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna just go on and stay with these annoying ass people around me. I got some great coping skills.
Think about a rodeo. Would you rather be a clown who distracts the bull, or would you rather be the cowboy who rides the bull? So the clown or the cowboy?
I'm that clown all day. I'm not getting on that bull.
You scared?
Matter of fact, I'm getting in that little tire that the clown get in, and I'm not coming out of that either. I'm just that clown that won't work. I'm just stuck in that tire.
You're not even doing your job.
No.
What, Steve?
Oh, I'm the clown.
Oh, you're the clown.
Okay.
And my suggestion to you is before they open that gate, stay on top of this damn bull, homie. Get your full 8 in, jump your ass off, and get up on this railing. Because this where I am. I ain't even on the ground. I ain't in the tire. I ain't in the barrel. I ain't in none of that. I'm up here on the guardrail. Hey, man, hang on.
You can't fit in the tires, Steve.
I've been to
dog, give me the makeup, all that.
Yeah. The chaps, everything.
Give a damn. I sit up there with blackface on at the damn rodeo as the clown. Yeah, I sit up before I'm out there on that bull. Yeah. I do it in a heartbeat before I get on that bull.
The black person with the black face.
Yeah.
But I introduced the rodeo, the real homie, the clown. You're right. Now I'm not getting on this damn bull.
Oh, man. I take my hat off to those that do, though.
Because he going to throw me off in the chute.
Yep. Break your back.
Right. Would you rather make love with the lights on, or would you rather make love with the lights off?
As long as we doing it, it don't matter.
Yeah, I don't like pitch black.
Yeah.
You don't like what?
You think
pitch
you know
black.
a person.
Oh, pitch black.
Yeah, that don't work for me.
What?
I need to see something. What I done won. Let me see.
I didn't won.
Let me see what I won. What? We're hiding all these
spotlights
dinners and all
for
this
you.
Here. All these dinners and all this here. And then you just what?
Yeah.
What? No. Cut this light on. Let me see what,
Okay.
Let's see what
something today.
Marks is at. Let's see.
All right.
Everybody got marks. You can see mine.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after, it's our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, our last break of the day on this Tuesday. It's been a good day. Welcome back, Carla. You had some shout-outs. Where were you? What were you doing?
I was in New Orleans. Serving the community, Sister Strut, New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Raising awareness, breast cancer awareness. It's not just in October. We want to raise awareness every month.
Long.
And
That's right.
our home station, FM 98 WYLD, they host Sister Strut in the spring. So they asked me to come out, so I hung out with our New Orleans radio family. So thank you, Uptown Angela, A.D. Berry, Wild Wayne, iHeart Media, New Orleans, FM 98 WYLD.
What you eat, Carl? While you was
Ooh,
there?
let me tell you, I had barbecue shrimp and grits. I had gumbo with the dark roux, nephew Tommy. I had bread pudding. Let's see, I had trout. It was a lot.
Where was you?
Just gone a day.
2 days. Friday night. You got to eat as soon as you get to New Orleans. Yes, and beignets, baby, beignets. So it was yummy.
Real beignets.
Yeah, the food is good in New Orleans. Good people, good food. Mm-hmm. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. Well,
hey, listen. I want to share something, y'all, for my closing remarks. I don't know if I did this recently, but it's something I've been working on and figuring out. Even at this age, man, I'm still trying to get it right. And I'm talking about my spiritual side. Look, man, there's nobody perfect. There's none perfect, no, not one. It amazes me when I hear people talk about how they live their life according to the scriptures and according to the Quran or according to the Torah, and they live their life. Well, you try to live your life that way. You can't do that every day to the letter, to the mark. You just can't. I don't care who you are. And if you hear somebody saying that, that's not true. That's just not true. And I was thinking of my role in life. I was watching this man. I'm not going to give him any juice, but he's a pastor. And he was just talking about Joel Osteen and how he's not preaching the word and how he's not this and that. And I find Joel Osteen to be incredibly inspiring because Joel Osteen's calling may not be like this other preacher's calling. Your calling may be to preach fire and brimstone. Maybe that's what you set up to do. Maybe Joel Osteen's calling is set up to inspire people to live the best life they can have while here. He knows there's an eternal life. Most faiths do. But this guy is talking about how to live your life here. Bishop Jakes is that guy who tries to teach you how to live the best life you can here. Because you can go to heaven when you die, but suppose you here for another 50 years. Ain't nothing good supposed to happen to you until you leave here. I find that hard to deal with. And the man directed something at me. I was online, and this young kid, that's supposed to be this holier than thou person, was talking about me online, and he was saying that I'm supposed to be a Christian, but yet and still I pay attention and give honor to all faiths. And I do. Because, see, my calling is not your calling, brother. One of our jobs as a Christian, if that's what you say you are, is we are supposed to love everybody. The God I serve don't tell me to judge everybody. He requires that I love my fellow man, that I help my fellow man, that I treat my fellow man with respect, love, and dignity. That's what I'm supposed to do as a human being. It's not my job to judge. So, yeah, I respect all faiths. But the key word here is faith. Faith is the operative word in all religions. It's faith. There ain't but one God. There is only one. Now, if you believe in another God, then, miss me. I don't know nothing about that. That's not what I do. Now, am I a follower of Jesus Christ? 100%. 100%. But if you're a follower of Jehovah, who is God? If you're a follower of Yahweh, who is God? If you are a follower of Allah, who is God? Man, I'm with you. I'm with you. Do your faith. It is not my job to tell you what's wrong with your faith and you ought to convert to my faith. That's not my job. That ain't my calling, man. I'm sorry. So why are you talking about me, man? Try to understand where I am. That my job is to respect and honor and love my brothers and sisters, wherever they are, whoever they are, whatever decision they make. It ain't matter. I got news for you. It ain't your job to judge. You ain't got no heaven or hell to put me in. You don't. So why do I care? But I'm telling everybody out there, man, live your life. You got to do you. You cannot tell me that all those people in other faiths, they are doomed. Nah, you could tell me what the Bible say, but you ain't the judge. You don't know at the end how it's set up. If they don't have that version, what you want them to do. So I'm just saying to people, man, out there, get with your faith. The key word is your faith, and it ain't but one God. Honor your God. And what we got to do as people is learn how to respect one another. We done made a mockery of this whole thing here in the United States with Democrats and Republicans, the far right and the far left. We don't know how to get in the middle and just let you do you, because that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm just going to do me. And if you don't like me, fine. Then go like who you like. Okay? Those are my closing remarks today. I don't expect that to help nobody today, but it did me. So thank you. Hey, talk to God today. Love to hear from you. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah, see you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.